This is Men Talk Live with Robert Drew, Clifton Gwynn, and Anthony Martin. We're live, no redos.
No redos, baby. Hey, what's up to all our viewers?
Let's go.
Oh, hey, welcome to Men Talk Live. I got Mr. Ed, Big Ed, Uncle Ed, whatever you want to call him, Beer Gang. Yeah. You can't say nothing. I'm getting my first cameo. I'm introducing this thing. I got Big Gwen over here, Clifton, the comedian. And I got myself, Drew, Robert Drew. Hey, go to Men Talk Live page right now and follow us. Come on. If you got legs, you can follow us. If you're in a wheelchair, I don't know. We got handicap access. Let's go.
We'll roll with you too.
We'll roll with you too. Hey, I'm sipping on this lean like Tariq.
Did you see Power?
Mm-hmm. That's why this dedicated Tyreek. This lean right here. Is it okay to do lean on the show? We are talking about addictions. I'm addicted to lean, okay? Ever since I've been watching Power, I wanted some of that lean that Tyreek had. It's pretty good.
I want my name to be James St. Patrick.
Huh?
I love that. James
I like 50 the best.
See?
You Dre. You act like Dre a little bit.
Yeah.
But he gonna get killed off next season.
I see that.
Yeah.
Look like it.
Yeah, Power's crazy, man.
I wish I had that money too. So.
Yeah. So what we trying to do today is we need y'all. We need some likes.
Yeah.
And I'm looking for 165,000. Is that too much to ask? People ask for GoFundMe's and they get their monies. So I'm just asking for some likes.
We might even start a GoFundMe.
Yeah, for our page.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah, Mr. Do Right our bills due, and we kind of low. And so if you like the show, you gotta like it to keep us on. He done cut our episodes already. We about to get cut. Like, come here. I mean, come on. Hey, help me. Don't y'all like my face? Don't you like my face? Look at me, man. I just sold everything I got. Look at the clothes I'm wearing today. Oh my God. All right. So the topic we're going to talk about today is addiction. We're going to talk about porn. Don't be embarrassed, okay? I know some of y'all upload Pornhub more than it's on the internet, right? We're gonna talk about We're gonna talk about sex addiction. We're gonna be real today. We're gonna be real transparent. We're gonna talk about a couple of addictions we have in our life.
That's why I didn't trim my beard, because I wanted to look addicted.
Yeah, you want to look different because this stuff he got to say is crazy.
Yeah, I sure do. I got to say it's crazy.
All right. So we want to thank y'all for tuning in. A big shout out to Mr. Do-Right. Let me get some happy faces. What's up?
What's up? So we talk about different addictions.
Right.
What do you want to start off with first?
You know what, man? Let's start it simple. Like it's man talk, right?
Man sizzle.
Have you ever been addicted to like sports?
No.
Because I asked because tonight is the football starting. Obviously, y'all watching, y'all don't care about that. But
that's why our views are down. I'm addicted to Jesus, brother. You can't tell me nothing else.
Really?
Okay.
No, you know what?
Jesus is the head of my life.
First of all, I'm gonna should never say that again. Do you know? No, my aunt-in-law, they got a company. They make shirts.
Okay.
And they made me a shirt for Christmas, and it had the Adidas logo, and it said "Addicted to Jesus." So I had some traffic tickets, and I got pulled over. Basically, I ended up in jail with this shirt that say "Addicted to Jesus" on it. And I'm in there, and some brother come in there, I don't know what he in there for, and he was like, "That's right, brother, that's right." And I was like,
Yeah. You got to look hard when you go to jail. You can't.
My shirt said "Addicted to Jesus."
Yeah, I know.
I can't. Yeah.
You're like, hey, brother, can you come pray with me? Because I'm going to go
Hey,
see the
big
judge.
fella, you addicted to this dick.
Oh my!
They gonna get you in the
Go!
All right. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Yeah. So how'd you handle that? Did you go get Did you get a free call, or you got out before that?
I wasn't there that long.
Okay.
I was there okay. It wasn't that bad.
You ain't get no tattoo or nothing.
Nah.
All right.
No, you know what though? This is totally off subject, but so they had everybody line up, and they had like the little judge. You go see the judge, and they would like set your bail, and so they was setting the bells, and I could hear everybody, and they was like 30,000, 10,000, 20,000, and this one cat went in there, and he was like 2 million. I was like, what did he do? Oh Lord, he a killer. He done killed a whole bunch of people.
How much was your bail though?
It was 10,000.
What? 10,000 for some traffic tickets?
That was like the lowest one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's addicted to Jesus. We don't say that.
Okay, I got you.
So with the fans out there, put in the comments what you are addicted to, or your friend are addicted to, so we can keep this baby rolling. This is one of my fun shows. I was excited about this addiction, because you can be addicted to Kit Kats, chocolate,
kitty cat.
I was just to say that. Crack, heroin, crack.
Base.
Yeah, base.
Okay.
I'm not
A drug.
expertise.
Do you know how to buy drugs?
Yeah, I steal them. I steal them.
You taking food out your kid's mouth for a little rock?
No, what you take it is you go to your what is that pill app, and you look up the app. You're like, oh, what kind of pill is this? And you look it up on the app, and it'll tell you exactly what it is, and it'll tell you what it'll do and what's the whatever.
Mm-hmm. I'll start. I think I'm highly addicted to sex. Because it's kind of hard for me not to have no sex. I can't go without like a week or.
I can't have it. It's almost like a sleeping pill for me. I got to have it before I go to sleep.
Oh yeah, it's like an Ambien.
Yeah,
sex is like an Ambien.
Yeah, sex is like an Ambien.
I used to be there. Then I got married.
So what are you doing it about 2 or 3 times a week?
He runs off to the bathroom
on the week.
So like if she doesn't give it to you that night,
0.3?
then before you go to sleep, you just run to the bathroom. Squirt one out real quick and just jump back in the bed, go to sleep? Or?
Yeah, I just go to sleep, but okay.
You should shoot on her back and say,
thank you for nothing.
You.
trying to get me kicked out of my own house.
No, but I'm saying, like, if you was addicted to it, like, you know, we all agree that was addicted to sex.
Wake me
what
up.
would you say a number figure, like, for a week? How many times you have to have sex if you're addicted? Because I need it every day.
Like,
That's 7 times a week. 7 times a week.
That would qualify for as a addiction.
Yeah, I would sometimes. I got caught. This is a funny story. This is a real funny story. Please don't laugh at me, viewers. So I was. I had sex with my wife, and she just couldn't keep going. So I was in there watching some porn, like jack off. I felt like I got caught by my mom. She turned that corner. I said, "Oh!" Woo! Put my leg, crossed my legs. I was like, man. So that was
like, shut the door. Shut the door.
Yeah, that was embarrassing, man. I didn't even light no candles. I didn't even get myself. I didn't protect myself. It was crazy, man. She just busted on me.
No, that ain't nothing. This story is crazy. So, look. So when I was young, I used to wait till my mom left and everybody left to masturbate. I used to talk to my penis. I was like, yeah, nobody gonna hear you scream. I'm gonna lock the door, get the lotion, get everything set up, get everything ready, and I'm running around, and then I lock the door and be like, hey, you better have a good time. Boom. I never got caught though. I never got caught masturbating.
So what do you think your like so we can help the viewers out? What do you think your sex addiction causing like your marriage, marital issues?
What you mean?
I mean, because like if you did some big booty chick, do you ever think about her while you're in the bed with your wife?
That's a good question.
No, it's the truth. I know you do.
No, because what
I know you do.
You did? Yeah, you did?
Oh, of course. Beyonce been in my bed a couple times.
Oh my God, no.
What are you talking about, man?
It took a minute though, because at first, yeah, you be thinking about all them other chicks and they did this and did that and. Like, why you won't do it? And yeah, it caused some problems at first, but then, I had to just realize, this is who I'm with, this is what we doing, let's start something new. And, we done found a few good things.
No, I think I'm addicted to smells. Like if my wife got a special perfume, lotion, or Victoria's Secrets on, something like that, that's what I'm addicted to. It can't be just like bam slam, thank you ma'am, because I'm older now. I went from pumping when I was young to making love.
No,
you know what I'm talking about?
My question is, how did it interrupt did it mess up your marriage? Like,
no, I never.
You never thought about another woman.
I asked my wife.
You never thought about another woman.
I never. And I asked my wife if she thought about another guy. Like, why? You know what I'm saying?
She
maybe a
did.
white guy. You know what I'm saying? Maybe some white actor or something. Because my wife is white. Maybe she thought of some white actor or something. Hey, Jonathan. Or Samson. Or
So my problem is with like. Let me ask y'all this. Y'all. We've all. Oh, you got a question? My thing is, I know porn. We're gonna get into some more, but porn has got to be a major addiction. Like, I mean, even though we go to church, we probably slip up and, you got it on your phone. You can lay it on your stomach and watch. You can just watch you some X videos. I'm not trying to advertise anything. Some porn up, whatever you want. Variety.
What's your best porn?
My best porn.
The name of them.
Huh? Oh no, I just go on there.
Like, missionary?
It's what I want. No. It's what I want to need. I want to see sloppy, wet,
hoodie,
cream pie. I want to see all that. It's disgusting. Hey, I just want to see all the juices everywhere.
Sound like a little bit like an expert.
Yeah, no, I am, but I'm done with it. So what happened is, like, when that's how most people learn from that porn. So you take a girl and you being all rough to her, and she not used to all that kind of stuff. That ever affect your marriage?
No, I never. I don't like it rough. If you were rough, I ain't did shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to rob me. But what I do is, you want to get it juicy? Let's get it juicy. I go. No,
that's not the question I'm asking you, Cliff. I'm just asking you, did the porn affect your marriage? You get into detail on your sex. You get detail. I don't want to hear about your sex. I don't want to know what turns your wife on. I want to look. Come on, Cliff.
I can't give a straight answer. So ask me one more time. Okay, go.
Good.
Question.
All right, we got some people tuning in right now. Richard says pathways in the house. I guess that's one of his.
Pathways.
Oh, he answered the question. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Victor says I'm addicted to social media, creating content, and the interaction. Tanya says, I'm addicted to shopping and Victoria's Secrets and deer hunting. Christian says,
That was
Vicodin
the same
meth.
person?
Viking and meth.
It's a different person.
She said
Kristen said what?
shopping and deer hunting?
Hold on.
Yeah, that's Tanya.
That's
said
her
that.
addiction.
Yeah, Kristen said.
Yeah. Christian said Vicodin, meth, and cocaine addictions run in my family. She's also said I'm addicted to social media, Facebook, Instagram, and
Oh,
Snapchat.
yeah.
Yeah, we all.
We all are.
Victor says Tanya gonna be making a very making. What is it? Tanya gonna
Baby
be a very
making
making
machine.
someone very lucky. Can you have trials without tribulations? Victor says.
First of all, we are thankful for the people that are addicted to Facebook.
Yeah.
definitely.
we
We're
enjoy
okay
your
with that.
lights.
Definitely.
Yeah, so stay with us. Give us some of them likes. He said, "Can you have trials without tribulation?"
You're gonna go through trials
I mean,
and tribulations. And there's no way.
Nah,
Yeah, you
Really?
can't have one without
You
the other.
get, in our beliefs, you can't have one another. I mean, we're not discounting what you're saying, but yeah, you're gonna go through some things. That happens. That's life.
Yeah.
That's one thing you're guaranteed to go through some things.
Yeah, what I think he's saying is what you need to do is take it one day at a time. One day at a time. You're going to have trials and tribulations. If you overwhelm yourself with this one big baby, it's going to overwhelm you. It's going to take you. But trials and tribulations, they're going to come. You can't have one without the other.
So,
Did that answer your question? Or
yeah,
let's see if we got to come. Because I
Can you
think,
be a little more specific?
well, that shopping. Most people.
I'm addicted to that.
Yeah, well, I do it when I get depressed. Now, to be honest with you, when I get it makes me feel good to go buy something or whatever. I done damn near bought cars because I was depressed, and that's a dumb decision. You know what I'm saying? I come off the lot, I'm like, damn, I'm upside down. I'm like, it's gotta make my life a lot harder. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that is a addiction. People laughing at it, but that's a bad addiction. You just go to the store and you really don't have the money, or you have a credit card and you just say I'll swipe it, and you really don't need it. You know what I'm saying? I had this pull-up master bar I never used at my house. It was just to dry clothes. You just start buying stupid stuff. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I can use this back scratcher. You know what I'm saying? And you still on the couch trying to scratch your back on the corner of the wall, all that kind of stuff. You can't find it.
Yeah. No, that's a good one.
But the deer hunting, I've never been a deer hunter.
Yeah, I've been deer hunting.
I believe that's really expensive.
I'm addicted to scents, smells.
Sex smell?
Scents and smells, look.
That is.
So you go down that Yankee Candle aisle and oh my God, I just spent $3,000 on candles.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like a thing you just do, or it's like a secret thing.
Have you ever had the water that hit when it rains, the water that hit the asphalt, that smell?
Yeah.
Like that. Or smells that takes you back to when you were a kid.
Do you go out there and dive on the pavement?
No,
for that smell?
No, but we being serious about the addictions or not? We can just joke around.
I'm
I'm a slide butt ass naked down the road. I-35 smelling the rain against the asphalt. No, bro.
No, I'm just trying to understand better. I didn't know if it was you mean just you smell it and you
when the rain hits the street, the dry ass street and hits it smell good. I'm just saying that's what I like. I wish they put it in the motherfucking candle.
Man, you gonna be on Discovery Channel in a minute, man. You keep messing around with this, man.
Or the rainforest.
Okay, I get that one.
Smells.
Those make sense, but the water hit the street.
Yeah.
I know what he's talking about. He's talking about that smell, like the oil.
Hey,
Yeah, I know.
yeah,
Like the oil, tires skidding out, and
Yeah,
stuff
yeah.
like that.
Yeah, I like that shit.
I don't think you're gonna get that one.
I
don't think they're gonna make that candle.
No, but it's good. It's
But addictions are very, very dangerous.
important.
Don't
We
you
got
think?
another question?
Very.
No, they
Oh,
are
good answer.
because it's anything. Too much of anything
we got a question.
is gonna be an issue.
All right.
But you got a question?
Miss Kristen says, what advice do y'all have for families dealing with the aftermath of drug abuse?
To me, that whole thing is, they're human beings, and sometimes we don't realize sometimes that we could do the same things. Mm-hmm. I think to deal with it, you show them love. You know what I'm saying? There's some reason they were using that temporary Band-Aid to hide wounds or whatever, that addiction. because they felt lonely or whatever, depressed or those things. It's serious, you know what I'm saying? Because anybody, like if it was drugs, whatever, you know that causes death. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was just a slow way of killing yourself instead of hanging yourself. Maybe they were scared to hang themselves versus or stab themselves, and they wanted to induce these chemicals in them that'll make them get so high that they won't feel death.
Some people.
So you know the way you keep people from committing suicide is, you know, you show them love, that unconditional love, or you know, be there for them. Like some people, like I've seen where people say, I want to commit suicide, and they be like, go ahead and kill yourself, you stupid. You know what I'm saying? Instead of trying to be understanding and gaining knowledge of why they want to do that, why somebody want to push them to the edge that they want to kill themselves, that they don't think life worth living. You know what I'm saying?
So what would you say about the people that say, I helped that person already, I did this, I did that, I blah 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 blah, but they screwed me, they blah, blah, and I understand where they come from, but
I mean, we all have our faults. Ain't nobody perfect. What about that person never gave up on you? You know what I'm saying? God never gave up on you, or the relationship you have with someone, they never gave up on you. That's the whole thing. Once we healed and we fixed, then we forget where we came from. That's the biggest problem.
I'm making some good
I would say
sense.
usually it's like you said, the love thing, because most of the time when people are doing drug stuff, it's like a coping mechanism.
Yeah.
So it's like, let's help that person find the root, like what's the actual issue, and deal with that.
Right.
Because, you know, it wasn't, the drugs was just caused by something else.
Right.
So
Everybody
let's
has
find
an
that and
addiction.
deal with it. But that's it right there. Because you're saying, how do you help somebody deal with it as a family? Is focus on them, treat them like a person, like a human, because just because that's not your addiction, is drugs, you're you know, like mine probably just, you know, let's be honest, it's probably food.
What's
I like
your favorite food?
My favorite
What's your
food?
favorite restaurant? Papa Do's, Red Lobster?
No, it's this restaurant. It's called Estancia something. Basically, it's a Brazilian steakhouse, and it's like all you can eat meat.
Oh, yeah.
And so you sitting there and you flip the little card, and people just walk up to you and hand you like little pieces of meat, and then until you flip that card over. And this is how I know I'm addicted, because I be full, and I just keep eating. And like, you know, well, first of all, it's like $50 a plate, so we gonna get $50 worth of food. Like, that's off top. No matter the situation, you can eat $50 worth of food. But yeah, it's like, I don't know.
But do you save your money and be like, you get a tip or something at work or something happen, you put like $10 back, like, that's for that meat restaurant, or that's for this for that restaurant. Do you go like that hard?
No, this highest addiction, because addiction don't care if I got the money put back and save the money. I got the money in the account. It should go somewhere else. It don't go there. I'm finna go.
That
eat.
makes a lot of sense. Right
So
there.
that's how I know.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's addiction, because I'm doing it all out of whack. It ain't like you talking about, like it's a vacation once a year, we gonna go do this. No, it's like all the time. I gotta go eat, and
My mortgage is due, but I'm gonna go eat this Brazilian steakhouse. Did that happen?
well, I'm gonna be honest, I don't eat that place a lot, but I do eat just a lot.
So
different places.
So if it's like, I need this gas to go to work, but this bag of Doritos in the store, would you choose the Doritos or the gas?
No, it's not the so it'll be more
No,
like.
I'm just saying.
Well,
I'm
no,
just
I'm
giving
just
you a
saying.
food
So say I need gas. I got like 20.
Yeah.
I'm finna spend like 10 on the gas. That'll get me where I need to go to. You know, I get paid or whatever. And the other 10, we gonna eat on that.
Yeah.
You know what I don't understand is I'm addicted to cigarettes, and my kids need diapers, right? And I will not spend no money on the cigarettes, but I will buy the diapers. But any other, if it's not something super serious, I'll get the cigarettes. I will put $5 in the gas and put the rest on cigarettes.
Oh yeah.
I didn't even know you smoked cigarettes.
You got covered. I smoke crack. You don't even know that. And I suck. No,
hey, man.
Did you know that?
Did the food addiction bring you out? I'm sorry, man. Get your hands off of me, you crackhead. Go ahead. We got some more questions. Hey, like, share, please.
Please, likes. Come on.
And engage.
Jennifer Drew says, does everybody have an addiction? And then Miss Kristen says, what steps should someone take to stay clean? Rehab, counseling, sponsor, home-based church. What other resources are accessible?
All right, to Jennifer's question, everybody has an addiction. Everybody has an addiction. Addiction is what Mr. Anthony was talking about. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has a distraction. I think an addiction is a distraction from your purpose. Your purpose here, what you're supposed to do. Because if you focus on that thing of food, whatever, because food, right? Let's talk about food.
Let's talk
food,
about it.
Food, like you're basically calories and all that. They're fuel. It's fuel. So you're basically like a car. Your take can only take so much. When you start to overeat, you know what I'm saying? You have problems, right? With a car, or if you overfuel a car, you have problems, right? So that could be a great distraction of your purpose. Because if you can't get up and you just want focus on eating, and I'm tired and I'm sleepy, because that's what food does to you. Like if it's over excess, you know what I'm saying? You're not doing your purpose. So if the people that have addictions, if they know everybody has an addiction, they feeling like they're not out there. So that's how we can fight addiction. If you asking the steps, we can fight addiction by being transparent and telling other people we have addictions and they're not out there alone, and to get help. And to me, I feel like I'm gonna let y'all go, Miss Christian. I feel like you should find a church home or have a relationship with God, because at the end of the day, God is not really going to take your money like a psychiatrist or whatever, or a detox center. They just shoot something in you and then the stuff goes away. No, that you're still going to have that addiction after you do that detox, because you're going to want it some more. They're there. They really don't care about you. They're there to get your money. They really are. So I want to hypnotize you and make you not smoke anymore.
Yeah, that don't work.
It's all mental.
No, well, I would say to what is addiction, it's just being in excess.
Yeah.
But as far as does everybody have addiction, I feel like we do. Like they were talking about social media is an addiction, or you're addicted to drama. I know a bunch of people, but how to deal with it? Yeah, the church is good. I do believe in counseling. I've been counseled before. If you're doing it with the purpose of, like what we was talking about earlier, trying to find the root cause of your issue, because that's really what it is. But it's other ways, having like somebody that you can be accountable to. I have that. People you can call, you feel comfortable with, and be like, hey, I slipped off, I fell off, I did it, and they won't tear you down. Because a lot of times we look at people's addictions and we wild out because they don't have the issue that we have, so we'll just tear them down. Mm-hmm. Like we see these stars. Or whatever.
I don't want to deal with that person now, and they living in the same, or came from it, or know someone that's close.
Or kind of sometimes, be quiet if you're not equipped to give some advice. Because a lot of times, you know what I'm saying, like you want to fix things and you're not even equipped to give people advice, and you're actually giving bad advice. And I feel like sometimes if you never been through that whole situation, you really can't tell anybody about it. You say, man, I can lead you to somebody else, because if you're trying to throw in some advice there, you can really harm them or make it worse by putting your 2 cents in. Who the hell want just 2 cents? Right. But a lot of people want to put that in. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Man, I want to give a big up to Drew, because he is really open and making some good nuggets and points. And if y'all missed this show
and
tonight,
it's free.
Y'all missed the show tonight, y'all missed a lot. So I need y'all to push
if you push it, if you there,
because
push
you
that
want to see this show. Do you want comments? Do you want your answer? Do you want your comments answered?
Mr. Drew Wright said he gonna cancel me from the show they just said if we don't get 2,000 likes today, he's gonna cancel me from the show.
We're supposed to be on for an hour. We might not make it.
Yeah, he said he's getting ready to shut it down, right? I don't know if I got to take my shirt off to get more views or what. Cliff, show you. No.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing to show. All right, here we go.
All right. We got another comment.
All right.
Stay engaged.
Miss Denise Higgins, she's back.
Hey, Higgins, she's back.
Miss Higgins.
She says, hi guys, thanks for thinking of me, but due to my addiction to football, hear me out, I'm not available on any Thursday, Sunday, or Monday nights due to the next 7 months of football, fellas. Peace and Raider Nation for life.
Oh my goodness!
Cowboys.
Wow.
What?
Okay. Hey, you know what?
She probably thinks she's watching baseball right now. Miss Higgins.
I give her. It's a game on right now. She stopped from her addiction to come holler at us. It's the Patriots and the Chiefs.
Okay.
We'll see if we
Well,
can
I
get
guess
a
she ain't got no what is it called?
the
what you
DVR.
DVR.
Yeah, DVR that.
Let's
You
hit
can't
the
DVR this. No, I'm just playing. You go
No,
come back and
DVR
watch
them
it.
Raiders.
Miss Hick, come back and watch us. Watch
Next
the
season.
show. Go to the Men Talk page. Come back and watch the show later.
Yes,
There you
ma'am.
go.
We'll
That's
be
it.
looking for your comment in particular.
Yeah, do y'all want to share? I mean, you said
But-
you shared your food addiction. Do you want me to share? I
Yeah,
said
we all
some.
can share. We all
Huh?
can share. I can
Let's
share.
just get down and
Did I
gritty.
get to share?
Feel free. Cliff.
Oh, did I already share? Do I need to share? So, okay, so you always got something to share. I always got something to share. Okay, so my wife, she has a like a L5 or slip disc in her back, and she's dropped buses for a while, and I love her to death. And so she had a pain management where they're Vicodins. And what I would do is I would take, I started one, and I was like, oh, it's fine. It was one. I took one, it was fine. And I was like, man, this feels good. Like, oh my God. And I took two. I holla back. Then I took three. Then I took 4, 5, 6, 7, no. Then I took a whole bunch of no. Then he's like, are you on it now? No.
I think you got a Vicodin in you right
So
now.
yeah, I got addicted to Vicodin. It destroyed my family because I was stealing from her, and she needed them bad. I would be taking them 5. She was like, my back hurt. I said, but nothing on me hurt. She would have to count and put them in the safe. It was bad. I had to pick because she didn't know I'm a registered locksmith, so I would pick the lock and open it up and get the pills out. She was like, "How are you doing this?" I was like, "I'm gonna do some more. I can get through the safe." And I'd be on it, and she'll know I was on it because I'd be laughing and giggling and talking with her. And be like, "Really? What? So you trying to tell me you was constipated 2 days in a row? Oh my God!" And I'll be really interested in something that's not. And she was like, let me go give me my pill bottle. Let me count my pill bottle. But that was about it. It did destroy my family, though. And you know what else was sad? My kids would see that.
So how did you?
How did I?
Yeah,
get
that's.
off?
I think what the audience.
Nigga, I did die. I'm still on them. No, I was kidding.
How did you? How did you? We didn't expect that. How did you get that? What are you on now, though?
Stronger ones. No. Okay, I'm back. No. What I did was, I took a walk to drink water. It took more. No, I was kidding. Let me be serious.
He's still on them.
Let me be clear. I'm still on them.
Okay, man, we're gonna help you. We're gonna help you kick
I
it.
need your help.
No, do the little crying thing.
No, what I did was, man, I just stopped and I was like, what's more important, my kids or me pissing my wife off when she really needs them? Because sometimes she can't stand up, or you could touch her and on her shoulder like that and it really pain. So
Yeah.
I started feeling bad because she was really hurting. And I would just be over there cracking jokes, get high, write jokes. What? What? Because I could hide it very well. But other than that, that's about it.
So it's just like willpower.
Willpower.
Yeah,
So it's like
stronger.
Got a question?
Yeah, Miss Jennifer Drew said, "Can some addictions be attached to us at birth? If so, how do you break generational curses and or addictions?" So somebody take that question. And also, Christian says, "Out of the three of y'all, has anyone had to deal with family addiction?"
Yeah, we're about to answer that right now.
All right. Then Gerard said some people are addicted to depression.
Yeah.
What's up, Gerard?
And Gerard also says, meaning a depressed person will look for comfort and sympathy from anyone. Yeah. They look for something to soothe and calm their fears, doubts, and insecurities.
Right. So you want me to do that generational curse thing?
Yeah,
I mean, I know why you asked that. That's my family. What's up, Jennifer Drew? Been tuning in. To break those, you first got to gain knowledge. You're a seed from someone. So if you can go back to that person and gain that knowledge about like why you act like that, because some people don't have their father, whatever. We talk about that a lot, right? Generational curses. So you go to your uncle or whatever, and then you'll find out a lot about yourself because you really don't know. To break those generational curses, you just got to stop. You have to have the willpower to stop it. If you know something that's affecting your family down the line, like way down the line. Like for instance, in my family, from my granddaddy on down, like everybody been divorced or had different women. So I gotta stop, and it's hard. Like it's hard. Like addicted. Like you wanna. I think it has to do with abandonment issues. You know what I'm saying? You want another woman, so when that other woman leave you, you have another one. You have another one. You have another one. So the point is to stop it, and you just gotta find trust and gain trust in yourself and willpower to stop this whole generational curse. And I do believe at birth, you know what I'm saying, that you're taught, because you're taught things. You know what I'm saying? You know, the Bible says train up a child the way you want him to go. So you know, you're taught as a young pup, you know what I'm saying, how to walk, how to do all these different things, and you see things and you start to mimic things before the parents even know it. Because I mean, you know, like I can probably laying in my crib, I see my mom and dad, you know, getting it on, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying, you start to mimic those things. You start to think you need those things to live. Like to me, like what's the world without sex? Yeah, what's the world without sex?
But no, I like, so, even what you were saying though. Just a step further, I think that yes, you're born with some of these addictions, just the same way you see athlete, these top athletes, then they have these kids and they're top athletes. It's kind of in you already, right? Because of, you know, who you come from. So yeah, it can be like a generational thing. Alcoholism runs in some families. It ran in mine up until my father actually. He used to drink when I was little, to the point where I had my first beer when I was like 4.
What?
Yeah, I just didn't have a taste for it. I just didn't have a taste for that. So that's my saving grace, because clearly how I do with food, if I felt that way about alcohol, it would not be good.
I never knew who my real father was. I never knew where my real father was, and I would like to, because of the fact, like, I would like to know what, and then I had that thought, like, what if he's a bum? Or something like that, you know, like, dang.
I don't think you would go to being a bum at this point, because your father's a bum. But you know, some
Thanks.
of your for real, like you've been doing something continuously, hustling, and I mean, if your father was a bum, then that wouldn't be consistent. And some people don't understand that people in your life for seasons, for reasons. Like your father shouldn't have been in your life all this time if he was a bum, because you would have been a bum. So. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we depressed over certain things that shouldn't be in our life.
Shout
you know
out
what I'm
to
saying?
my daddy. He wasn't there.
And like I'm saying, like I've done drugs. I've done I don't look like it. I've done hard drugs. You feel what I'm saying?
What's the hardest?
The hardest is I don't care. You know, God knows, meth. I did meth before.
Okay.
I was with this chick. She said to make the sex be better. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sexy. I said, man, I'm about to tear this thing up on this meth.
How did it make you feel?
Huh? Man, that was the highest in my life I ever felt.
Did you feel like you lost time, or you lost?
I feel like time was on my side. I could go do whatever I want to. I can jump over that damn counter, steal whatever I want to do. I can drive. Like, I could just do whatever I want to. I can go buy a car. I can go buy a house.
But in real life, it wasn't.
It wasn't really like that. I was a superstar for that little bit of time while I was high. Yeah. But I had the willpower. I was like, man, this shit here got me going crazy. Yeah. I done talked to my mama crazy on the phone and everything. I was like, mama, hey, shit. You know, just talking to everybody crazy. Everybody was calling me, hanging up on them, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, I didn't give a damn who was talking to me. I would run up on anybody. So, like, to me mentally, if I'm like, dang, I'm this high, but I can tell you why people keep doing it continuously. Because they want to get that high. Like it start off with weed. That probably is the gateway. Then you do ecstasy. Then you do meth. Then you say, man, it's just testing stuff out.
How about the doctors? When my kid needed to be on Ritalin or something that kept him focused, that's like a synthetic meth.
Yeah.
So it's almost already in your system.
Yeah.
When I smoked weed, I got high, felt good, but I would be paranoid as shit. I'm like, why you on your phone? Who you texting? What's going on?
But I mean, you know, like to be honest,
yeah.
Like I felt like when I got back from the war, I felt like I need to reproduce and have a child, because it was like 365 days thinking about death, and I wanted to pass my name on. So I would do like reckless stuff. I would just have sex and without condoms and
Bust.
busting everybody trying to get somebody pregnant to carry my name on. But see, people like don't understand. They think you crazy and all those different kinds of things. And then you do drugs to cope with the dark side. You in the dark. Like if you ever had to experience death or smell death before, like you're in the dark. Like I can just imagine how these people feel in Harvey. Like when you feel like your life can be taken away at any time, or somebody ain't there to even help you. Like I go to doctors, whatever. They don't tell you nothing to help you. You know what I'm saying? You go in there and then they just they just type that and then they give you some more drugs. So you just feel okay.
Crazy
But
pills.
but that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You said, so the addiction really was your fixation on death, which caused you to then have sex with a lot of people.
Wait.
And because
fixation on death. So you wanted to.
No.
He was so scared that he was going to die without having a child.
How many chances do I get?
That
like
started having sex recklessly. He out there raw dogging. And then
when you see people like this is my life. This is my life over there. When you see people, you talking to them, having a regular conversation with them, and 2 or 3 minutes later, they blew into pieces, and you hear their alpha number on the radio, and this is like somebody you talk to, the same age as you, but he got kids versus you don't got kids, you feel guilty. Like, why him? You know what I'm saying? We got a whole family, and I ain't got no family, and he came back in the military. He didn't really ask for this. You know what I'm saying? Like, why not me? Why not me? You know what I'm saying? So you coping with all this stuff in your head daily. Are you coping with all this stuff? Like, I'll tell you, the 2 weeks before I came back, it was like, they call them mortars. They were just coming over the gate. Boom, boom, boom. So my reaction is, I'm thinking I'm in training. But I could die. Like, I'm crazy. I ain't got no gear on, nothing like that. I'm just coming out the gym. You know what I'm saying? Boom, boom, boom.
What's
boom.
mortars? Like
mortars?
bombs?
Like rockets.
Mortars,
Okay.
You see the things where they just throw them in the thing and then they shoot across.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm seeing that. So I'm like, damn, when I come back, I can live through anything. So, like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm reckless, fighting people, but nobody understand that. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. You get with another person that's addicted to something, not so y'all can join together and put y'all drugs together, but have somebody that's going through the same situations that you are. That's why I believe I went through all that, so I can help somebody else out later. Because I'm very transparent with people.
So to make sure we're on the same page, you mean somebody that went through it already and overcame it, not like we both.
That's why I just said that we don't mix our drugs. That's what I'm saying. We don't put our drugs together, but we just come.
Shit.
Yeah.
So you probably can't sleep at night. You could have an excuse for like saying, like I can't sleep at night, so I gotta take this. This and that.
Oh yeah, I could have those. I mean, I could have those excuses. I supposed to sleep with a machine, to be honest with you.
For
sleep apnea and that.
Yeah. But no, that's the thing though. The problem with addiction is once you get you want it so much, you'll consume in excess, and then that won't do the trick anymore. And so you gotta then
go to something else.
Go higher and higher.
Let me drink this bleach. So
you
addiction.
gotta get high off the banana here.
And that's the thing. All addiction is you hurting yourself the whole time. Eventually,
I think it's to cope with something.
Eventually it's self-destructive. Eventually, whatever the addiction, if it's shopping, you're gonna run out of money, or you're gonna spend money where you shouldn't,
or you're gonna run your toe over with the basket. That shit hurts.
Okay.
That shit happens.
Looking at the negative side of addiction, I mean, there's more to addiction than just the negative.
So you're saying in what case would there be a positive addiction?
Well, let's look at it like this. Let me turn on my microphone.
Oh, his okay.
Oh yeah, we're talking to myself.
Y'all can't hear him.
It's
we're
a
talking
ghost.
to our producer,
it's a spirit.
Mr. Do-Right. He said we're just looking at the negative side of addiction.
Go ahead.
My question
Kevin
is,
Stewart.
what is a positive addiction? Because I don't think you're gonna come up with one.
I'm not gonna sit up here and say positive, but you talk about drugs or eating and stuff like that. That's the stuff that you hear about all the time.
Okay.
But I'm saying, like, somebody that doesn't work out and they finally go to the gym, and then next thing you know they like it. Then they go into the gym twice a week. Then next thing you know they going 3 times a week. The next thing you know they in there every hour on the hour. And before they was wearing shirts with sleeves on them. Next thing you know they ain't got no sleeves on none of their shirt. I'm just saying.
No,
That could be excess. You could lose.
No, but that's the problem. Is because if it's an addiction, that means you're doing it in excess. So at this point, yes, you fix one area, you look better. But if you're in there that much, some other part of your life is suffering.
Yeah.
You've caused an issue somewhere else. You may not be going to work now if you're in there that much, or whatever the case. Something else is suffering. It's all balanced.
Just like
You're out of
You
balance.
be addicted to working.
You can definitely be addicted to working, addicted to money. There are a lot of people addicted to making money at any cost.
What a question.
Demetric says success can be an addiction.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You want more.
It can't. You
Yeah.
you have that. You're so focused on
The tunnel
whatever
vision.
success looks like to you that
Hey, shout out
you
to D.
push and you push. But the problem is, like we're saying, any addiction is excess. It's too much. Something else is suffering. So it's those people. There's people. I watch a lot of these athletes when they retire, and they got millions. Because that's all we always be like. If I had millions, I'd be straight. But they have millions, and they say, "I just want to spend time with my kids." Because I don't. You think about these seasons. You're away from your family basically the whole season. They done missed their kids' life. If they had a 10-year career, they missed most of those 10 years. So it's if you have an addiction, an excess, you're too far over in one area, it's going to cause a problem in another area. Just like if I get to eating too much food, now I'm spending too much money and I can't pay for it.
You got diabetes.
And I got diabetes, yeah. And so
You ain't want that shit.
it's all kind of issues. It's always
Stuff.
something. It's going to cause a problem in another area. This is the issue with addiction. Because nothing wrong with making money for your family, but it's how you doing it.
Yeah.
So it's different levels. I mean, there's the extreme level with drug abuse and obesity and things like that. But then there's a different level like scratch-offs.
No, it's all. I put them on the same level
I do
because
too.
it's addiction is addiction.
We
Whatever you're addicted to doesn't really. I mean, it does matter, but I'm saying in the sense of it is eventually it's going to destroy. That's why I said self-destructive. So if I'm addicted to scratch-offs, right? This is the problem with scratch-offs. Sometimes you win. You scratch it. I bought $50 worth of tickets. I won back 36. We gonna keep going. And it's gonna be up and down. Now you got emotional issues, and you lost all of the money, but you like the next one I'm gonna win, and you keep going back until you're spending money that should be allocated somewhere else. Now, see, at that point, it's an addiction, and now something else is suffering. And I'm still scratching, and that whatever that is, I can't pay my bills. I'm getting evicted, or I'll go without eating, or whatever the case.
If Ricky wouldn't have been scratching off that card, he wouldn't have got shot in the back. I'm just saying, though, boys in the hood. Yeah, he was. Ricky was on there drinking that milk. He would have been a football star. Ricky.
What I got to say is from me. What do you think or feel that's suffering in your life right now? If you have addiction, what do you think that's suffering right now? I know that's what Anthony
Probably my
said.
kidneys.
I mean, from my addiction, what's suffering is, I think my relationships with people. You know what I'm saying? That's a major thing, my relationship with people when I get into those little things, because I'm probably one of those people that addict to depression, like, you know what I'm saying? I like to go there because it's comfortable. Just to be real, it's comfortable to be. I don't want nobody to come. That's just my alone place. Because I'm a social butterfly, and that's not gay or nothing. I like to talk to people. You know what I'm saying? People associate butterflies with gayness, but I'm a social butterfly, and sometimes I just want to be alone, so I just get in my little depressed little feeling like I don't want to be bothered by nobody. You know what I'm saying? That's one of my.
Those are. I read somewhere where they said that's like geniuses. Geniuses always need a spot where just leave me alone. Just give me a minute. I just need to breathe. My brain need to breathe.
But not when you go into that place where you just feel
when he high.
depressed, depression.
And
It's just like, man, is
some of these things could be not necessarily suffering, but could be a hindrance to in your life.
Right.
Exactly. It could be a stumbling block. You know
when
what
I
I'm
say
saying?
suffer, I mean you're causing an issue in a different area. That issue is it is actually suffering, because for me, I say it's food, right? So I am diabetic.
You are diabetic?
I am diabetic, yeah. Be like, I just seen you eating candy.
Yeah.
That's the problem. I told you it was addiction. And then
you're a type neutral, huh? You just gonna make it up. Just a type neutral.
And then it does. I mean, it. So I'm doing okay with the money part, but it causes. I would have more money. I'll put it that way. So yeah, no, it does cause other areas to suffer. I mean, like I said, I can't. If you can think of one, please tell me. Because what we're trying to do is say, oh, it's levels, but it's all the same. And that's the problem. We say, oh, that dude is addicted to. When I say all the same, I mean in the way that it affects you. No, being addicted to killing people is not the same as being addicted to, candy bars. But in the sense that it's self-destructive, that's what I mean by that.
Pause for the moment. If you are enjoying this show, please like, share, go to the Man Talk site on the Facebook and share it and like it. We need some likes.
If you don't like us right now, point blank, we're blocking you. But I don't care. If I don't get a like from you, I'm blocking you. Yeah. Hey, I don't know if I'm supposed to say that. I'm just upset. I was just upset. Hey, no.
See him man faces.
I'm just like, I'm so mad right now. I'm addicted to mad faces.
Okay. Oh, we know. You got what else?
Yeah. Demetric says, I've sacrificed relationships for success.
Right.
So that's where we're talking about your relationship suffer, because all you're focusing on is what you're determining as success. But my question would be, is it really success though if you're losing something else over here? So we may want to look at what are you determining as success? Because if you've lost everything, if I got $1 million but I don't have no family and nobody to spend it with, I don't think that's success.
I think everything in life has balance. So exactly, what I may think that isn't success could be success. What I think is success could be success. It's different between me and you and the other. If you think it was healthier for you to sacrifice that relationship versus going to a relationship, sacrificing that relationship, then do that. It's up to you. You're smart. You're intelligent. So keep it moving. Like it and be confident. I'm just mixing. So you saying?
Yeah.
Go ahead. What am I saying?
So wait, you just said.
Let it go. What am I saying? What am I saying, Uncle Ed?
You just said if you think it's a good idea to sacrifice their relationship
for success, then go ahead and do it.
That's a good idea.
You know why? Because
he clearly didn't think it's a good idea because he just brought it up.
No. Listen, you know why?
He's on a damn Viking there, right?
This is a 3-pill day. This is a 3-pill day.
Oh my God!
How's that heartbeat? It was raining today. Oh no, it was good. Okay, but yeah, I think if I wanted to do something, and I think it was highly recommended, and I think it's better for me to sacrifice this relationship to do what I want to do, to get that house, to get that business, to get that bank account.
But that's what he. That's what he's saying. The problem. He got that's the problem, Cliff.
I'm on that Viking. I'm seeing shit backwards.
It always sounded a good idea at the time.
He's giving all the bad advice.
Dr. Pepper and Cheetos.
Nigga, go get something to eat. Come back to the couch. See, his diabetes acting up, man. Go get something to eat, man. Come on, man. It's cool.
No, but it's like what he's saying is the equivalent, I guess, in my life. I get it. Like I said, I'm addicted to food, so like I get excited about things I shouldn't get excited about.
When you about to go eat.
No, like if somebody it ain't that bad. But look,
you're like, damn.
No, the first week we did the show, he said, "Hey, everybody get excited. The McRib is back." I was like, "Oh snap, the McRib is back."
I was lying. I wasn't even telling
the McRib wasn't back though. It wasn't back.
Yeah.
Like,
he went to McDonald's out there.
Let's go, motherfucker. let it go.
There's no ice cream in it. There's no McRibs.
And people,
I never liked
people
it.
people get mad. They be like, "Well, McRibs, you know that ain't even real meat." And I'm like, I don't care. I like McRibs. I love them. Like I want one right now. Bring it back, Mickey D's. Bring it back. Like that's what I'm saying. It's a problem. I got a problem. I know it, but you know, but that's the problem with addiction too. In my mind, I'll be like, well, hey, I could be on crack, but.
The main thing is like you know we can help each other with our addictions like we were saying, and don't make fun of somebody's their addiction. Basically, you know, you got the little kid that look different from everybody else, and you make fun of them when we were young. Like you know,
you sound like a terrible person.
He had the big block under his foot, and he was just stomping. Everybody made fun of him.
Come here, Transformer.
With them two different legs.
Why your Jordans got a whole block up under them? Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
He the best dancer at the school dance.
Yeah, so don't make fun of anybody's addiction. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, be there to help them. And I would say to help somebody, you know, if you're doing something in excess, just cut it down. Moderation.
Yeah.
That's the word I was looking for. Thank y'all. I said moderation. Just moderation. Just cut it down. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to do everything in excess.
You know what? Speaking of all the bad faces, this is another one that we need.
You can like in excess though. Get addicted to liking.
Why are all these people out here on social media addicted to hating? Y'all addicted to hating and talking about somebody else.
Themselves?
Man, social media is crazy, man. Yeah. If I would have had this back in the days, oh my God, I probably would have blew up, whatever. Yeah, but I'm addicted to the fights on here, man. The fights are so good. I'll be at work. I'll be like, hold on. Man, did you just see this nigga get hit?
We addicted to other people's drama.
Yeah.
And people get knocked out different ways, man. They go into seizures and comas.
And that's what's messed up about it. I mess around with Facebook for 2 hours and I'm supposed to be doing something productive.
You be watching that twerking, right?
Really?
Just because you married?
We got a question from Gerald. Gerald says, can any of you guys tell me an addiction that you have ever had in your life that caused you to have stray away from your friends, family to kick the friends or family to kick the addiction? How exactly did that make y'all feel, and did it change any part of your life?
Okay,
Jared. I said that a little. Gerald. Oh, Gerald. I said that earlier, but I was talking about the depression. Didn't I say that?
Well, yeah.
Is that your friend?
No.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so they have to watch it over.
Yeah. Because it was just too much.
Can we
recap
it?
Yeah. I can't recap it.
No, because we got to give our nuggets at the end of the show. That we all got.
Well, then this is extended show tonight.
Okay.
That's how we doing that.
Somebody give him.
Okay. One addiction I had, man. I want to help you, man. I want to thank you for making that comment. It was all jokes, but yeah, I mean, like I was it caused me to, with this depression and all that. When I got back, I got pulled over. I was drunk as hell, and I jumped out the car because I couldn't find my license. This car gave me a break. I got up. I said, I'm getting tired of getting fucking pulled over. All right, this shit costs too much money. And he was like, hey man, just give me your car. And I said, I found my license. Here, you gonna give me another ticket? He said, man, no, just drive safe. I'm gonna give you a warning. I got home, and I had a career in the military. I said, you know what? I'm gonna go wash my clothes. I'm not going into work. So everybody was blowing my phone up. I was texting them back, fuck the army, fuck everybody. I don't give a damn. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? It was just that one little time that caused me my whole career in the military. That one moment. Damn. Me being addicted to somebody wanting to feel sorry for me and stuff like that. I felt like the world was against me. He just pulled me over. I was speeding, all that kind of stuff. But I felt like the world was against me. So I turned on everybody. You know what I'm saying? Instead of trying to go get some help. Well, hell, I really didn't know what the hell was wrong with me. But, you know what I'm saying? That was the first thing. So that cost me my whole, military career and all that.
How did you come back?
How do you bounce back?
Huh? I got out.
Well, no, we lost the military. How did you get to where you are now? Obviously, you're not dealing with that. At least not.
I deal with it a little bit, but it's not in excess like it was. I try to cope to it. Say like, man, you about to blow it again. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm saying when you were in that spot though, like at the point where I lost everything, how do you come from I lost it to rebuilding? Like, how did you get to where you are right now?
I mean, one thing I do is I do not want to have to depend on anybody else. So I feel like if I depend on everybody else, I'm gonna bring my family down with these addictions and those different things. I'm gonna lose these relationships. So I said at the end of the day, it's not worth all that. You know what I'm saying? So I went and got me some help.
Okay, so you got help.
I got help.
Okay, cool. So when
I ain't had no choice to get help, but
like counseling, I guess.
Yeah, counseling.
Like okay,
and I found me a church home and all that kind of stuff. And now it's not as bad as severe as it was at that current moment where I felt like blowing everything at that one particular moment.
Okay, what you got?
Trebla says, I hope I'm saying that right. Drew, what about when we were drunk and I had the rental car alcohol addiction for me?
You almost killed me that night. I know what that is. What up, Mac? Hey, man. Tell us the story. Oh, my God. Hey, man. So, check this out. Matt, hey, Matt, can I tell the story? I don't want to put you out there, man. Oh, yeah, you out anyway.
I feel like you put it out there.
All right, so, like, one night, we in Fort Hood, we at City Lights. This is before I got deployed and all that kind of stuff. So, we got some Andre bottles, you know, we big balling. It was only $5 at the bar. No, it was $20 a bottle, and we drunk the whole bottle down. We already remember getting kicked out, but I remember this dude thinking he was on Need for Speed. He was jumping every curb, running every red light. I said, bro, please settle down. Stop. He stopped. He said, man, I love you, man. Sit back, buckle your seatbelt. He didn't give me a choice to get out the car. I buckled out. I said, oh, man. So he hopped everything. And I got home. When I got home, I got out the car. And I was like, I called him the next day. I said, man, bro, what happened? He was like, man, I woke up at IGA. That's like the worst, like, little place to be at, parking lot. He said his wallet was in one hand, door wide open, laid out in a thing. So, yes, you need to stop drinking. You can't do it. We drunk in excess that night, and your mind wasn't there. Yes, son. Stop drinking. You don't need to drink anymore. It's many more stories like that. Thank you for talking, Mac. Wow. Yeah, I'm glad to be here. He almost killed me. Mom, if you're watching, Mac almost killed me. He's crazy, man. He got a gorilla on his arm, tattooed on his arm.
Demetric says, yeah, I'm definitely addicted to watching twerking videos. I feel like I'm invested with some of those chicks.
Yeah, man, you share those a lot, man. I appreciate it. What's up, D?
So,
can we get laughing people's addictions now?
Yeah, no, because I know D, though. I know D.
So, yeah, addiction's not funny.
He got the best twerk videos ever, though. Like, you won't be disappointed in the twerk videos that he shared. Like, I'm just saying. I don't know where he find those at. Like, I be going back trying to click on the same one. It's like, man, who is this? You know what I'm saying? You got the best twerk videos out there. Shout out to D for the twerk videos. Let's do it in moderation, though.
That's where we at now.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That was
So, on a serious note, if you are addicted to something, yeah, man, seek help, like you were saying. He's a perfect example. He was there in it. Now he's not so much. And that's the thing. That's the thing with addictions. You might not ever fully just be over. Like the people that that are addicted to alcohol, they be like, I've been sober for 20 years. I'd be like, I feel like you done. Like, you won, dog. Like, why is we still counting?
I got this coin.
Yeah. But apparently it's like, it's that serious. You know what I'm saying? That it's still there. And the desire, it's still there. But they've learned how to deal with it, how to cope with it, how to fight it. Right. So it may not ever fully go away, but it's just learning how to cope with it, how to deal with it. And like the Alcoholics Anonymous, that's what it is. A meeting with other people, ideally led by somebody who has actually overcome it, and you're also surrounded by other people who are dealing with it that can help you.
Yeah.
And that's what it is, man. You come up, you've overcome yours. Reach back, help somebody else, help pull them out too.
If you like it, if you like what you're seeing, make sure you like it.
And come back, come see us next week.
And send,
comment on the show a topic that you would like to hear. You know what I'm saying? Anything, man. You know, the viewers out there, y'all are important. Y'all make this happen, man. If I was famous, it was y'all that started it.
That's right.
So,
man.
real quick, before we get out of here, I just want to, we want to kick it to our producer, Mr. Do-Right. He got something to say. He gonna come. You gonna come on the camera? He coming on the camera for y'all.
Oh, he got a good point. We were talking about it.
I'm serious.
Nah, man. I know it's your couch, but you ain't got to act like that.
So anyway, I'm on the couch now. One thing I wanted to talk about, and it's been really bugging the hell out of me lately, is dealing with Henry. You all right?
I just want to give you more space because you're going to get upset on this.
Yeah, I'm going to get mad. So, it is great that everybody went out there and helped in Houston and Beaumont with the boats and everything to get people out there and get them to safety. Unfortunately, that's the first half of the disaster. That's the nature side of the disaster, right?
Yeah.
The second part is what's coming next, the man-made side of it. And dealing with the insurance companies.
Yeah.
People donate money, but where's that money actually going to?
Right.
Is it getting to people that really need it? Because you come back home, your house is flooded, the water's gone, and now you're looking at the aftermath. You make a claim to the insurance, and then they say, oh, we only cover the house. We don't cover everything else you had. Only thing you got out of there with was like 4 pairs of drawers, some shirts, and some pants. But that's not your, how can you deal with that? Yeah. And then down the street at the job is flooded, so where you going to work at? Wow. While you was out, you was spending all your bill money and everything else, so now you done depleted your resources, and now you're coming back to absolutely nothing. Now your life is turned upside down, and it's not just you, it's your whole community. So the whole point of me saying this is if you want to donate to help people, my suggestion is go to GoFundMe, or if you have a friend that stays in Houston, in the Houston area, Beaumont area, and they were affected, donate to them and help them get back on their feet, because once you help them, then they can help somebody else. And if they weren't in trouble, they didn't have any problems, ask them if they have a friend that needs help, and then help that friend, because now you helping somebody personally, and you helping get somebody on their feet. There's nothing wrong if you want to donate money to some big fund and somebody going to go down there in a big truck and give people water and food. But
I need water.
Right now they don't need water and food. What they need is to get their life back on track. People have lost their transportation. They don't have transportation. They don't have clothes. They don't have furniture. And the insurance company, they look for their payment first of the month, every month. But here you go, you make a claim and it's like, well, sorry, we can't do nothing. Everybody want their money. And then people fall in the gap. The gap is if you have homeowners insurance, it doesn't cover everything. You go try to talk to FEMA and try to get some assistance. They say, oh, well, you got homeowners insurance. It'll cover it. So then you find yourself right there in the gap. You got a house, but you're sleeping on the floor. And people don't really realize that. Your house flooded. You got to pull all the carpet out. You got to cut the sheetrock out. You got to fumigate the thing. And you still need somewhere to stay. I'm just saying, let me calm down, because only reason I'm saying this because I know a lot of people that was affected by it. My family went through the storm in Beaumont. They came out fine, and I'm not looking for anything from them because they doing all right. But I see everybody else, and you hear about somebody donated $36 million, and it just make you wonder, well, who's distributing that money? Who's saying who needs to get that money?
Right, Joel.
Where do we see receipts or anything else? And I'm just saying, if you want to help, find somebody, talk to that person, find out what they need, because you might have something they need, and it's not money that they need. I'm just saying. No, so that's
no. We appreciate it because you were talking about addiction, right? Mm-hmm. And a lot of people are addicted to the likes, man. That's what it is, and so they, if you want to go out and help, why you got to tell me?
I know.
And so, it's a lot of people. I gave $25,000 or whatever, and then you give $25,000. Like, you could have just okay. It's cool if you're doing that to help build a number. I get that, but it's people that I made a bag today and I sent that off and I did this and I did this, and it's like there's addiction to just wanting likes
credit.
Or wanting to get that credit or to build yourself up. And that's what a lot of things on social media. That's a lot of why they do it anyway, just to get attention and get those likes. So it's like a lot of people doing that, and then they now the Red Cross, whoever has all this money, and that's great. But I understand what you're saying is because we all know somebody. I didn't say we all, but most people I know, because I'm in Texas, I know somebody in Houston. I got family. Yeah. A lot of people do. You saying just give to them directly? That's a great idea.
Yeah, because this storm created new homeless people. Because there's people that's not going to be able to move back in their houses. Period. They done. Yeah. Now what they going to do? I don't know. Let me just get up. Let me get up. I was reading and said there was like 230,000 homes.
It's a bigger issue. Think about it. Is the government going to give to the illegal immigrants that's have houses and all that kind of stuff? No, they're not. This is not. They're not going to give it to them. I mean, if you watching the press,
move them out now.
Yeah, it's just
on the poor people that won't be able to come back, and the storm gentrified them out of the community.
Yeah, wash them away. That's all it does.
So man. Honestly. On that note, if you do, if you got it, please do find some way to help somebody else. And that's all we're talking about. We're talking about addiction. If you're addicted, you want somebody to help you. In this case, these people are not necessarily addicted, but if we can help them, whatever you can do, please go find a way to assist these people. And if you know one, obviously you can help that person, and it would have an even greater impact. You're not losing any money on transport and stuff or wherever. Right now, you're losing a lot of that money on some of those things. But that's what it is, man. It's a love thing. You having that heart, and that's what it is. If you got somebody that got an addiction, man, help them out. And
don't make fun of them.
Like Cliff was saying, if you helped them before, maybe you can help them in a different way this time. Maybe you can find a different way. I gave you some money last time. You spent that on crack, so I'm probably not going to be giving. Probably not going to give you no more money, but we'll do what we can.
My nugget for tonight is stick close to your brothers and sisters and people that's going through. Just like you said, if you did this one way and it didn't work, then try it this way. Don't kick somebody when they're down. Don't say, "Oh, I helped this person. I did this and I did that." So what? Keep helping. Keep going, because you never know when you're in that spot. You need help. Love one another. Come on, man. Love one another.
What you got for the people, Drew?
Complete silence. Just take a moment. Think about what you're going through, what you're addicted to.
Okay.
That'll work.
That works. Hey, if you out there right now, whatever you're dealing with, just know that, hey, I love you, man. If you need some help, let us know. And we'll do anything we can to help. I realize I'm saying I love you, and I'm wearing this big purple shirt like I'm Barney or something. But we really do love you. It's Men Talk. That's what we want to do. We want to help the men out there, women too. But we also want to let y'all know what we're going through, and maybe we can help each other. That's all it is.
Thanks for that mad face. I'm addicted to it.
But
just feeding my addiction.
Hey, we've had, we went a little over time. We had another, what I feel like was a great show. Let us know what you want to talk about, man. We definitely want to get in here and chop it up. If you got an idea, let us know. Definitely hit those likes. Follow us, man. Tell somebody about what you did. You spent your time watching us. If you felt this was valuable, let somebody else know so they can watch too. And we can definitely get this thing going and spread it out there. This is episode 5. Season 1, we only got a few more episodes, so stick with us. I know football is on, but they don't care about you.
Check this out.
They don't care.
If we pick your topic and you're willing, you can sit on the couch with us.
We got a contest now.
Yeah.
We got a contest.
So if you, I mean, Mr. Do-Right said I'm already going anyway. We canceled, so I'm just going out to the stream. Listen here, you know what I'm saying? And I might throw in a free T-shirt or something. Hey, listen. If
Give him that shirt right there.
Yeah, this shirt that I got on that I sweated in today, it's me. It's my body oils.
Don't
and I'll
wash
sign
it.
it.
Don't wash it.
And I'll sign it.
There you go.
Hey, you get to sit on this couch if your topic is picked.
On Skype.
On Skype.
On Skype.
Or Skype.
Or we'll Skype.
Yeah,
in,
so
yeah.
if you're from out of town, if you're out of
Skype.
town, you know what I'm saying, you want to be heard, you want this platform, if you're black, I don't know, what are you...
We might be able to get you on the screen back here.
Yeah,
Who
yeah.
knows?
Yeah,
So,
we
hey,
can do that. He just said, yeah, we can do it.
We can do it. We're going to get
So
you
if
some-
your topic gets picked,
There we go.
you
Yeah,
on there.
that's true. You with us. So if you want to be a part of the Men Talk live show, give us something to talk about. Give us a great topic. We might let you sit on the couch. We can Skype you in, whatever. We may even let you talk.
We'll let you know. We'll let you know. Sorry, we'll let you know next Wednesday if you're gonna be Skyped in or whatever. So that means if you from Nigeria, we can Skype you in. I mean, you might have a bad connection, and we probably can't understand a little bit what you're saying.
I'm so happy to be
In
here.
Nigeria, I'll be sending me emails
I'm
about,
so happy to be
about trying to
here.
get my money.
We just lost viewers.
Yeah, we just lost all of them.
because of that, Cliff. Thanks. Shout out.
So, hey, on that note, we're going to wrap it up. Hey, thanks for hanging with us. Episode 5, Men Talk Live. Myself, Big Ant, Drew, Cliff the Comedian, Cliff's Vicodin. Hey, we love y'all.
What episode we on? We got
This is episode 5.
We got three more episodes. The season finale will be Battle of the Sexes. We're gonna turn the women up. We coming for you, girl. Who else we gonna have on there? Shy, we coming for you, girl. Was that? I should have did it more masculine.
So, apparently, it's gonna be.
We coming for you.
It's gonna be live. Apparently, was that a gay tiger? What was that?
I know. That's what I'm saying. I didn't know where to come.
But
I don't know where to come. I didn't know how to do nothing. Should I do an owl? We coming from you.
okay, so today you have been an owl, a gay tiger, and a butterfly.
I don't care how hard you is. You scared of an owl. I don't care if an owl flew up on you right now. You be I'm an owl. I don't want to be nothing else. That's the most feared thing. I think you would be scared of an owl. Who?
Yeah,
Okay, that's enough.
yeah, we done. That's a wrap.
We done?
It's a wrap.
Do it! Just do it! No, what are you waiting for?